once we became profitable and the business was like this,
I was working a ton of hours. Bottom 5 things that happened to my business and me during the pandemic. 5, unrealistic expectations from myself and also our customers. I think most of us truly believed that this was all going to be over in 30 to 90 days. Our favorite line is, once COVID is over. It's like we had this expectancy of being able to transition into this new and weird predicament flawlessly when we've never gone through anything like this in our lifetime. Our customers, who of course I absolutely adore, had immediate expectations of us knowing exactly what we were going to do and what our game plan was to continue to provide services for them when we didn't even know when we could open our doors again. Talk about pressure. 4, no clear-cut end to being able to go back to normal. It was extremely unrealistic and also unproductive for us to make plans for long term since there were so many unknown factors. After 6 months of being in this pandemic, I finally came to terms with the fact that this may take a couple of years to get through. And the best thing that I've learned from all of this is that it's okay to only troubleshoot and focus on what works for the immediate future. This way you're being realistic with what you're able to do, and you're also able to make sure that you're not feeling like you're drowning. I truly had to internalize that it's okay to say, I don't know, and then take the necessary time to figure it out so I can keep our staff safe, but then also be fair to our customers. 3, limited resources. Once we were finally given the rules and regulations on when and how to open, everything that we needed was sold out or had a 4 to 6 week delivery time frame. You need hand sanitizer in bulk, sold out. You need disinfectant in bulk to clean and sanitize the spa, sold out. You need toilet tissue and paper towel, guess what? Sold out. And it wasn't just with products and supplies that we needed to reopen and operate. There's also a shortage of staff. Just because we were given the okay to return to work, it doesn't mean that I don't have a pre-existing condition that will not allow me to come to work because I may contract COVID. It doesn't mean that the schools or daycare centers are open and that I now have childcare to watch my children while I return to work. There's definitely a shortage of laborers needed to perform the duties of this job. 2, cutbacks. We went from having our last quarterly meeting where our goals were overexceeded. Our next quarterly projections were slated to be amazing and better than anything that we've done in our company history. And then everything came to a screeching halt, and we had to tell all of our staff to go home until we don't know when. There was a lot of worrying about how was my staff going to make it financially. What about their families, their kids, rent, car notes, etc. We're all given about maybe a week's notice that everything was going to be shut down. So you have to stock up on your groceries, and of course, don't forget your toilet tissue. But you won't have any job to look forward to until it's been determined that it's safe to come to work. And again, we never knew when that was going to be. So Jessica and I made it a point to ensure that we got our employees their unemployment information ASAP on how to apply and when to apply. And then once we finally got the clearance that it was okay to return to work, we gave every staff member an increase or a raise on their income, as well as a welcome back signing bonus. And number one, working from home. No more mom guilt, more one-on-one time with the family, homeschooling, all the flexibility of your work schedule, which now basically meant that I was basically doing everything that I was supposed to be doing during the day between midnight and 4 a.m. It also meant that since the pandemic took a lot longer than the 30 to 90 days that we were anticipating, I now have a super active 1-year-old that needs my undivided attention the entire day. I'm lucky to get a 2-hour moment of peace during the day, during the baby's nap time, but that time is usually filled with showering, a quick conference call, cleaning up, cooking for a family, skimming through emails, or shopping for groceries on Instacart. I'm basically running a household of 6 people as well as a business. Oh my God, when will we get back to normal? Because this full-time mom working from home is not for me. It is truly a gift and a curse. So that's it. Those are my top 5 and bottom 5 things that happened to me and my business during quarantine.